Hello, party people. How we doing? Why did I say that? I don't know. Whatever. Hi, welcome to the weekly vlog. I'm not in a good mood today at all. Yeah, there's been honestly, it's been a rough couple of weeks in general, but today especially has been a pretty terrible day. So, So I came home from work tonight and I made myself a veggie burger and some smile fries because I needed some joy in my life, and what better way to do that than to devour cute smiley faces. And then I've just been sitting here crocheting while watching The Queer Ultimatum for the rest of the night so far, and I'm having a blast with that show. Oh my god, it's so chaotic and I love it. Reading wise for this week, so I'm currently reading The Martian by Weir. I'm doing this for a page to screen episode though, so I'm not going to talk about it here. Also currently reading A Dark and Hollow Star by Shuttleworth. This is for a separate project vlog that I'm working on. I'm also not very far into this one. I am on page 101. I haven't touched this in a couple of days, but I think tomorrow I'm gonna dive into this one for quite a while. And then lastly, for the current reads on my Kindle, I'm reading 9 Bar Blues by Sheree, Renée, Thomas. This was meant to be for June's Backlist Bash, but considering that I'm only currently 6% of the way through, that is not going to happen. It's June 30th right now. So yeah, there's no way that I'm finishing this book tonight. So that'll be for July's Backlist Bash instead. But yeah, those are the current reads, and then aside from that, I have a couple things out from the library right now over audio and ebook that I'm planning on reading this week. Can I think of a single one of them? Not really. Oh, A Shot in the Dark by Victoria Lee. I have that out over audio right now, so I'm going to be picking that up shortly. I don't have just a solo audiobook going right now, so I'll probably start that tomorrow. But yeah, that's the plan for right now. I don't think I have any actual plans so far this week. Tomorrow is Canada Day, so my work is closed. I have the day off, and then I also took Wednesday off, so I can have 2 days off. I'm very happy about that. But I think that's really it though. I can't think of any plans that I have for this week. I probably do, and I'm just missing it. I don't know. I don't think I have plans. I'm not mad about that. But anyways, I'm gonna go finish my episode of The Queer Ultimatum, and then probably finish The Martian tonight as well. And yeah, I'll check back in later on. After doing YouTube for 5 years, I would remember to charge my damn battery before I want to film. Did not do that. So I guess I'm gonna film later. God damn it. It usually would start raining immediately after I go and sit outside. Like, I had to run back in the house to protect the book. Hello, happy Wednesday, and hello from Tony, who just woke up a second ago. I have several reading updates, actually. I finished a couple things since Monday and also have a DNF, sadly. So I am going to be DNFing 9 Bar Blues. And I also just kind of put it into my June stats instead of July, because I only read like 10 pages last night before I was like, you know what, maybe I don't like this, and DNF'd it. So I put that into June's stats and June's Backlist Bash, but I was just not really enjoying it as much as I wanted to be, so I think I'm just going to cut my losses with that one. But I did finish The Martian by Weir, but that one is going to be a page to screen episode, so keep an eye out for that video at some point. Probably next week, maybe this week, so it might already be out before you see this vlog. I think I might start doing 3 videos a week, not all the time, but at least once in a while, because I have too many ideas, and only doing 2 videos a week is not enough for me right now, because I do a weekly vlog obviously, and then I have a monthly TBR and a monthly wrap up, and then that only leaves me with 2 other videos that I can do per month, which is not enough. I have a whole bunch of ideas for different vlogs and recommendation videos and a whole bunch of stuff, and I really want to do them, but only doing 2 videos a week does not give me enough time to do that. But 3 videos a week is kind of a lot. I used to do that when I first started on BookTube during lockdown for COVID when I wasn't working, and 3 videos a week at the time was what was keeping me sane, basically. So I don't know if I'll have time to do that, but I would like to at least try. Again, not all the time, but at least when I have lots of content that I want to get out, that might be a good thing to do. All to say, you might see Page to Screen this week. I'm just right now exporting my July TBR, which if I decide to do 3 videos this week, then my TBR will be out probably tomorrow, and Page to Screen would be out, I think, probably on Saturday or Sunday. So keep an eye out for that one if you want to hear my thoughts on The Martian, both the book and the movie. And I've also finished A Shot in the Dark by Victoria Lee. I forget if I even mentioned that I started that one, but I did, and I had a great time with it. This one was a messy queer romance, which is my favorite kind of romance novel. It follows our main character, who is a photographer, and she started a course with her favorite photographer, who is very elusive and she's never seen his face before. And her first night back in New York, she ends up having a one-night stand, goes to her first class the next day, and discovers that her professor was her one-night stand, which is obviously very messy. So there's that going on. The love interest is also a trans man, which I love to see, and both the main character and love interest are both recovering alcoholics and addicts. So they're both dealing with that and family issues throughout the course of the book. I think it's been a while since I've read a romance that was not a rom-com. This was a very nice change in pace. It felt very different from what I've been reading recently, and I had a great time reading it. It's very emotional. There were definitely some things in here that I didn't expect and hit a little bit too close to home, personally. So I was not expecting to be crying over breakfast this morning, but here we are. But yeah, great read, definitely recommend it, and I gave it a 4 star. And I've made a little bit of progress in A Dark and Hollow Star, and by a little bit, I mean that I have read a grand total of 12 pages since the last time that I talked about this book. And finally, over my Kindle, I have started reading Sister Outsider by Audre Lorde. A friend of mine just started a nonfiction book club, and this one is our first pick. So currently I am 19% of the way through it and having an okay time with it so far. I don't read a lot of nonfiction, so I'm a little bit lost, but I'm assuming things will make more sense to me in a little bit. But yeah, I think that's all of the reading updates. I've had a lovely couple of days. I've had today and yesterday off, and I've done nothing. Absolutely nothing. I've been in my PJs, haven't gone outside. It's been so nice. I've barely spoken to anyone. It's been great. I've also filmed 2 videos. I did some baking. I've watched a movie. I've read lots. It's been a really nice couple of days. I did try and go outside earlier. I brought out one of the lawn chairs that I have into the backyard, sat down, and literally within 15 seconds of me sitting down, it was all of a sudden pouring. I did check the weather prior to going outside, and it said that it was supposed to be sunshine, no clouds, all day. Clearly, it is a liar. It's been raining on and off ever since then. But anyways, I'm gonna go and make myself some dinner. I also have to do meal prep for work for the next few days. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make yet. Maybe just something kind of simple like a pasta salad or something like that. I don't know. I'll decide in a bit, or I guess now, because I'm gonna be cooking right now. Either way, I'll figure it out and we'll chat later. Foul. Absolutely foul. But kind of a cool documentary, I'm not gonna lie. I recommend watching it, but don't watch it while eating. You know? Why can't I stop buying books? This is ridiculous. I forget if I mentioned or not, but I'm trying to do a no buy July. It's July 4th, and I've already failed. So, that's great. Anyways, here are the books that I bought today. In my defense, these were all $5 each, so I really couldn't say no to these. It was not possible. First up, I got Six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. This has been on my TBR for quite a while. I love this cover. It's beautiful. It sounds like a really good book. I've been wanting to read it for a long time, so I think once I get to this one, I will really enjoy it. I also got Winter's Orbit by Everina Maxwell. This one will be in a Backlist Bash episode soon, I think. I think this was added to my TBR in 2021, I want to say. So once I finish my 2020 reads, this will be on there first thing. This is one of those books where I'm mad that I haven't read it yet because this sounds like exactly my kind of book. It's queer sci-fi with royals. Like, come on, I love that, and I just haven't prioritized it. And then I got a book that scares the living shit out of me, which is, of course, Priory of the Orange Tree. This is a beast of a book. I did try reading this one like 5 years ago, but that's when I was just starting to transition from YA to adult fantasy, and this was maybe not the book to do that with. At the time, I was really not interested in anything that was like heavily political or overly complicated, but over the years I've started to read books that are more intense, so I think I might appreciate this one a lot more now, so I wanted to give it another shot. And finally, I also picked up Day of Fallen Night. I don't know if these are directly related or not. I kind of forget. I think they're set in the same world, aren't they? I don't know. I have no idea, but I have both now. It is bothering me that one is hardcover, one is softcover, but for $5, I was not gonna care about that. So, also, this cover is just so goddamn beautiful. So yeah, there's a little book haul stack for today. I promise it'll be the only book haul that I do this month. Hold me to it. Somebody take away my wallet, please. I don't think I really have any reading updates right now. I'm still very slowly plucking along at A Dark and Hollow Star. And then I forget if I mentioned that I started reading Sister Outsider by Audre Lorde. About 30% of the way through it, roughly, and having a good time so far. I don't know if I really have any thoughts on it, to be honest, but it's enjoyable, so I'll keep reading it. There's definitely some beautiful quotes in there that I've been highlighting, so that's been very nice. And our midway check-in with the book club had to be postponed, so that's great because I'm not halfway through yet, but I think we're gonna do that sometime this weekend, I'm pretty sure. Either way, I'll find out at some point. Anyways, I have to get to work, so I will check in later on. Also, real quick, I did a big book haul last night, and that's all of the ones over there. So, I'm very proud of myself. And there will be a video for it coming soon. I'm not sure when, but some point soon. Vacation! I am on vacation and I'm so happy about it. I just got home from work and I'm already in full-on vacation mode. I immediately put on my comfy clothes. I'm planning on making a nice dinner tonight, might watch a movie, who knows? I'm living my best life right now. It's just a short vacation. I'm only off until Friday, but I'm going on vacation because I'm seeing Hosier in concert on Tuesday. He's playing at a music festival in London, which is like a 5-hour train ride away from where I am. So instead of doing that, tomorrow night I'm going to my best friend's house. She lives like halfway between where I am and where the concert is. So we'll have a little sleepover on Monday and then head down there together and have a lovely day. And I'll be back home on Wednesday evening. But yeah, that's the reason for vacation right now. And I'm so excited for it. Did I mention that it's Sunday? I forget. Either way, if I didn't, hi, it's Sunday. I have no reading updates right now at all. The only thing that I finished this week is A Shot in the Dark. That's all that I've had time for, but I have had a very productive booktube week. I've filmed, I think, 4 videos this week. I'm getting things edited and scheduled for upload. I'm definitely still doing stuff. I just haven't really had time for reading. Hi, buddy. Hi. But my plan for tonight is to finish editing my June wrap up and hopefully get that published tonight as well, because I'm trying to do 3 videos a week right now. So I'm gonna do that, and then, you know, dinner, movie maybe, and then hopefully get to at least the halfway point of A Dark and Hollow Star. That's the goal. We'll see what actually happens though. But yeah, I might update again later on, maybe not. If I don't, thanks for watching, but if I do, we'll see you in a few minutes. But I'm gonna go and get some stuff done before I get too comfy and just fall asleep. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Holy shit. So I was just uploading my June wrap up, only to realize that I never posted my July TBR. I thought I did. I could swear I did. Turns out what I actually did was film the video, fully edit it, watch it back, export it, made the thumbnail, and then just deleted it. What the fuck? So I saw that and I was like, oh my god, please no. I got so lucky that I hadn't emptied my trash folder yet, because I normally empty that immediately after putting things in it, and this one time I didn't. So I'm very glad that I didn't do that. If I had fully deleted it and had to restart editing it, I would have been furious. Oh, the stress that I felt just now. So anyways, now my July TBR is actually posted, and I have my wrap-up scheduled for next week instead. I'm so glad that I just spent the last 2 hours editing that for no reason. I'm glad that it's done, and I have a video scheduled now for next week, but like, I wanted to read really badly, and instead I spent so much time doing that when I didn't actually need to do it tonight. So I'm a little annoyed at myself. It is what it is.